There's 4 core motivations. I'm sure that's kind of what you're referencing right now that CIA teaches us.
Yeah.
Right?
What is it? The
reward, ideology, coercion, and ego. Right? We call it RICE. Reward, ideology, coercion, and ego. 4 main reasons we all do anything.
Yeah.
Reward is a strong one, but it's not the strongest.
Ideology. Yeah.
So what you do is you recruit these people who are borderline sociopaths,
and you
who have incredible amount of loyalty,
ideology
and then you tell them America has to be the safest. You're here to keep the homeland safe. You're the future of our country.
Brilliant.
Your children, your parents, everyone's going to be safer because of your humble service.
And you're the best.
Is that how ISIS recruits
responsibility.
Same.
It's slightly different. What ISIS,
but it's ideology.
What
right?
ISIS does is they use something called a radicalization ladder because they're trying to create radicals.
Right. Yeah.
What CIA is doing is creating practicals. Right?
Yeah.
A little bit different.
Yeah.
But and careerists don't end their career by strapping a bomb to their chest, but that's how a radical ends.
What is your greatest motivation, you think?
So for me, my greatest motivation is ideological, but my ideology
changed when you had that baby, didn't it?
Everything changed. You know this, man. It just happened to you too.
Yep.
Everything changes when you have that baby.
That makes sense. So now your ideology is I'm a family man. I'm a father.
Before that, my ideology was always
I'm protecting
keep America safe.
Yeah. Now it's keep my baby safe. It is. And is it a liability to let operatives have families?
That this becomes a big part of the challenge in any CIA officer's mid-career. When you start having children, or when your children are in that age where they're the magic age, like you're not in the magic age, you're still in like the puddle of blood and guts.
I'm here. I'm just smile. Give me anything. Yeah.
But once you start tickling your baby and they
it's
laugh,
over.
Oh fuck!
It's over.
You're corruptible.
Yeah. Once that happens,
when you said that,
Jesus,
big empath.
But once that happens, everything really does change, and then you start to see, I have to protect this baby, and then you also ask yourself, oh shit, the stuff I do, if somebody really wants to fuck with me, they're gonna fuck with this.
Oh fuck!
Yep.
And then it just gets worse.
Okay.
And worse. And
go.
That's a big part of what contributes to people in their mid-career making different choices in their mid-career. Why they stop competing to be at the top of the food chain. And they're starting to be happy with being middle managers because middle managers get forgotten, get overlooked. I can stay home most of the time. I'm never going to be like in the cutting edge of stuff.
Okay. Does the CIA, once they find out that you're about to have a family, or even before that, maybe when you get married and they know what's coming next, do they start adding protecting your children to the ideology of what you're doing at work?
So
as an effort to maintain.
Right. I wouldn't say they manipulate it that way. What ends up happening is culturally, your supervisor is older than you, right? Physically, they're older than you.
Right.
And they're a supervisor, which means they've been there longer. So they've already made the compromises to stay in their career. So then that person starts to feed their compromises on to you. The person who chooses family over career has already left.
So they're not even there. So there's nobody to even look towards. So everybody within the institution.
Hey, this is what it is. This is what you do. How did you see
status
through that?
quo?
Same thing when you were in law enforcement, right?
Management, status quo. This is the way it is. Just don't ruffle feathers.
So it's very important that those people in those positions are enjoying their life, because if they're not, you're looking at what your life is going to be and you're going, I got to get the fuck out of here.
Well, it's not important that they are enjoying their life as much as it's important that they are doubling down on the ideology that keeps them there.
Or they're committed. In other words, if they're starting to fray in their commitment, everything else trickles down.
Like,
ooh, that's scary.
The number one thing that you're looking for in any kind of government service is the idea of service before self. Anybody watching this, anybody listening to this, who's military, law enforcement, first responder, government, we all agree, like it's indoctrinated into you from the day one. Service comes before yourself.